If you're tired and exhausted from chasing after new clients to make any sort of money in your business, then I have fantastic news for you. In this video, I'm going to show you three specific ways how you can double or even triple your profits in your business from inside out. And this system is called vertical scaling. And the best part is, again, it does not require getting any new clients. I'll show you how to make all of that profit and new sales in your business by working with your existing clients who already know, like, and trust you. Hi, my name is Nazim and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm a marketing consultant, and in the last 10 years, I've made my clients over $40 million in sales. Now, what's even cooler is that most of the money we made were made by selling to our existing client base, and there's multiple benefits to this model. Number one is selling to your existing client base literally costs you nothing, so it's going to be all pure profit. Number two, it's 10 times easier than going after new clients, like running ads or doing cold calls, which is needed in any business, but it's like super tough. Let's all agree on that. And number three, it's super convenient, and the delivery process is smooth because you're already working with clients who know, like, and trust you. So you get to skip all of this hassle, which comes on with onboarding new clients, which comes with a bit of friction. And let's be honest, you kind of like take a gamble. There might be personality mismatching, and yeah, working with people who already know, like, and trust you is a lot more comfortable. So the first way you can do it is by increasing your AOV, or average order value. It's basically how much money you make from new clients upfront. And the best way to make more money total overall is to make more money upon that first deal that you make with clients. And the best no-brainer way to increase your AOV is to beef up your offer and increase your prices. Actually, a lot of times you don't even have to do anything with your offer, simply increase prices and it still works. For example, like for one of my clients, his name is John Harder, he runs an agency. And when he came to me, he was making $50,000 per month. And he was basically doing lead gen type of services for businesses. And after looking at his business and at the services he was offering, I realized that he's offering too much for too little. So we actually shrunk his offer, cut out a lot of fat from it, and we doubled his prices. And he, in 30 days, went from making $50,000 to $100,000 per month. And the best part is he didn't have to increase his lead gen activities because he was already tapped out. He couldn't do any more cold calls. He couldn't send more cold emails. He said that, hey, I would have to literally, there would have to be 48 hours in a day for me to do any more lead gen, right? So working with him on his offer and increasing prices was insightful for him because he literally managed to double his business without doing much, just saying a different number on the sales call. And the best part is his sales rate did not drop even for 1%. I think actually it even went up by 2 or 3% because people respected and appreciated his service more. And another cool way to increase your average order value, especially if you run an agency or a performance-based marketing firm or a consulting firm, is by implementing pricing structures that guarantee you upside bonuses for hitting certain milestones in your clients' businesses. For example, recently I was paid out $10,000 by a client because I negotiated a certain milestone that if we hit $250,000 in cash for that month, there would be a certain upside bonus released. Well, guess what? They had to pay because it was negotiated and it was on the contract. And they were also very happy to do it also because the jump we made in their business was almost like twofold, right? So if you help a company go from 150 to $250,000 per month, they'll be more than grateful to pay you that extra four, five, six, or whatever $1,000. But guess what? You have to negotiate in the very beginning. So keep that in mind next time you're negotiating a deal. And if you run a service-based business and you're sitting at the other end of the video and scratching your head thinking, man, this is cool. I would love to make 2 times, 3 times more per client. How can I do it? Then I invite you to go to nazimconsulting.com and book a free consultation session with me where I can look into your business specifically and give you some insights and ideas. Now, the second way how you can make more money internally in your business is by implementing upsells and continuity programs. This is actually something that almost any service-based business can implement in their business in as soon as 4 weeks and already increased their revenue by up 30 to 100%. I've even seen 300% increase actually for one of my clients, and I'm going to tell you how they did in a second. But first, just think about it. What happens to a client after you're done working with them? Because for 90% of businesses, they let the client go. But what if I told you that you can keep working with the client, keep providing value for the next 3, 6, 12, extra 24 months, and the client is going to keep loving your services and is going to keep paying you handsomely, which is going to, again, internally, from inside out, increase your revenue so you don't have to chase after new clients. And like I said, you can either upsell more sophisticated services. For example, if you're a business coach or a consultant and you help people how to go from zero to $10,000 per month, then you can run another coaching offer or program that helps them to scale from $10,000 to $50,000 per month. Or if you run an agency, let's say a web design agency, and you get an order for designing someone's sales page, you can do that work and then you can pitch, say, at a slight discount, and obviously also by performing really good work upon the first order, you can pitch a whole website redesign, or you can look into their website and give ideas for other sort of pages that are lacking in design and propose to fix them as well. Or for example, you can have a package for taking over their ad creatives. The point is to just sit down once and think creatively, and I swear to you, you're going to come up with some options, with some service ideas that you can keep upselling to your client. And the client is going to love it because think about it. If you provide good work, they don't want to go and try some other service provider. It's taxing working with new service providers. They'd much rather stick working with the same service provider who's already done great work for them. And if you're still sitting there and saying, Nazim, I don't want to create new offers, I don't want to create complicated offer structures or anything like that, great. You can still sell continuity offers. For example, Todd Herman sells his program. It's called 90 Day Year, and he literally resells it over and over and over. It's a performance based program where basically he helps people to achieve their goals with lots of vigor and efficiency in that 90 days. And people love the program so much that they literally keep buying the same program over and over and keep literally repeating the same process because they love it so much. And this is also what I did for Thorsten Kreutz, who runs a coaching company. And I started working with him, I think, in the year 2021. And literally in 1 year, we transformed his company from 1 million to $4 to $5 million per year, depending on how you calculate the exchange currency rate, because he was dealing in euros. But anyway, let's say he went from $1 to $4 million, and all I did in his business was restructure his offers, because I came in there and there was just too many and reduced a lot of them. We also obviously communicated with clients and talked to them and realized that, hey, we actually need two offers. There's one core offer, flagship offer, and then the continuity. And surprisingly, most people ended up taking the continuity offers. And all of a sudden, on top of the new clients they were already generating, we had, I think, like 6 to 7 months into the business, we literally had hundreds of thousands of dollars extra of recurring revenue per month. Because people, after they finished their flagship offer, which was, I think, 12 weeks, they kept taking the continuity offers. And then we implemented upsells on top. Now we were only 3 products, but we literally quadrupled the business. And in case you're wondering how I did it with Thorsten, you can click there on a video. It's a testimonial video on where he actually, straight from the horse's mouth, he explains how I did it in their business. And last but not least, the third way how you can make more money from working with the same clients is by selling more hands-on dedicated premium price services. So let's say you're an AI consultant and you are selling an AI adoption plan to companies, right? So say you go out and you work with companies and they pay you, say, a couple of thousands of dollars, and you sit down and you create them a mind map or like a game plan on how they can adopt AI in their business. Guess what? After the adoption plan, you can help them to actually implement all the stuff. Now, obviously, you're thinking, Nazim, but it's going to take up a lot of time to implement the stuff. To what I say, yeah, I agree, but you're literally going to make 10 times, 15, maybe even 20 times more money. So my question to you is, are you in the business of selling to a bunch of clients, or are you in the business of making a bunch of money, right? Plus, obviously, you can think a little bit and create a business structure in a way that the implementation, for example, doesn't have to take out that much of your time, because you, for that money, for that lots of money that you make from selling the upsell offer, premium offer, you can actually hire and onboard new team members who do most of the work for you. And even for this third option, I can give you a case study because I like to be practical with you guys. I don't like to just spit out theory. You can check out my testimonial video with Passion.io, who I also worked with for about 2 years and made them $5 million in cash profits. And what happened was that I came in there. Passion.io is a software company, and I noticed that, hey, these guys, they run a software service where they basically license out their products. But I bet that out of the 8,000 active clients they have, there's still some that are not really using the software and would love for us to do it for them. The people who have the big bucks, the big money that are ready to spend it, to invest it in their business and not have to think about the software license thing at all. Just do it for me and that's it. And turns out I was right. And we basically launched the program. They're still selling the service. I think it sells at $15,000 to $20,000. A very nice chunk of cash in comparison to what they charge monthly for their services, for their licensing services, which is like $200 a month or something. And that's a wrap, guys. The parting words that I can give you is slow down. Sit down for a moment, take out a piece of paper, pen, a Google Doc, and think about how can I make money with what I have, right? Okay, mindless client chasing and lead generation is all cool, but you have to think, how do I work smarter, not just harder, right? When I bring on these clients, how can I make sure that I make 2 times as much money, 3 times, 4 times as much money? And in all of these three success examples that I brought to you from my own client stories, you see that it's possible. So slow down for a moment and actually think about how you can be strategic. Now, if you want to brainstorm and bounce off ideas with someone super knowledgeable and an expert in the field, you can go to nazimconsulting.com and book a call with yours truly. And I've done it so many times, I've lost count. I love doing it. I love finding unique opportunities and openings for extra profits, especially if you run a service based business. And I would love to help you with that. So, again, go to nazimconsulting.com. Besides that, like this video, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.